I want to share also a concept from yoga and connect it to a concept from Oriental medicine. I really like to bring different philosophies together because there's so many overlapping parts that it can be really helpful to bring these systems into one place. So in starting with the yogic tradition, there are they say there's three basic energies. Whether it's an individual, it could be a season. It's basically just ways that energy acts and interacts. They're called the three gunas. So there's rajas, which is when something is rajasic, it's kind of fiery and chaotic and energizing, a lot of movement, a lot of activity, a lot of just a lot of energy, right? So we all have rajasic moods. Sometimes we have rajasic personalities. Sorry, our cat just knocked over a light there. So that's the first one, rajas. We also have tamas, which is kind of the opposite. So it's things that are very stable, things that are very heavy. There's a lot of inertia, grounded. It can be seen positively or negatively. It just depends. So tamas is the opposite. It's things that are cold, steady, slow, and so forth. And then there's a third. It's called sattva. To be sattvic is to be clear and lucid and balanced. A lot of teachers have taught it kind of as three separate things. Like there's rajas, there's tamas, and there's sattva. But I like the way I conceptualize it is that sattva is the balance of rajas and tamas. It's like when our chaotic side and our inertic, heavy side are balanced, then we have sattva. It's a lucid, clear, balanced state. So tying that to Oriental medicine, we talk about water and fire energy. And fire is the energy of kind of like rajas, and water is a heavy energy. And last class, we talked a little bit about the water and the fire cycle. We don't want fire up in the head. We want fire to come down to the core. We don't want the water energy to be too heavy. We want it to boil up and to circulate. So today in class, I'll talk about how we can create that balance of rajas and tamas, or the water and the fire, to find that sattvic balance. So in the summertime, you can imagine which one is going to be more prevalent. So the rajas, the fire, right? We're more active. We're more. It's hotter. There's just a lot more energy, a lot more travel. There's lots of things moving around. So today in class, we're going to do a little bit of firework just to connect to this energy. But we're also going to balance it out with some cooling and calming practices as well, to hopefully leave you feeling very sattvic.